Hello, you are tuned in to Eric Jose on Doctor Who on YouTube. Here we will cover pretty much anything Doctor Who, spin-off shows from Doctor Who itself, old Doctor Who, anything goes, anything at all, people. I will talk about all kinds of Doctor Who here with you. So if you have any comments, questions, anything that you just want to just talk about or, ask me a question about, because I do have an extensive history with Doctor Who. I've seen pretty much everything that's available. So, like I said, I encourage feedback and comments and questions, so please do so. And I just wanted to introduce you to my friend here, Minnie Handles, who will be in my videos with me. Good day, fellow Whovians. How are you doing out there today? Today we're doing a video about Class, the spin-off show of Doctor Who. I did one other previous video about it, about the pilot episode. And, I just wasn't sure that I was feeling it. So before I did any more videos on it, I wanted to watch more episodes. I think at this point I was a little bit, I was not really impressed with episodes 2 and 3, but with episode 4, I think maybe this show could possibly have something. It might be able to get interesting. But I'm going to I'll just go over episodes 2, 3, and 4 real quick here in one video. Obviously, episode 2 was the coach with the dragon tattoo. Interesting kind of story, kind of cool. There's the soccer coach there at the school or the academy or whatever it is, and apparently he's like, really pushing Ram suddenly really hard, and he's like putting him on the second team. He's being real hard on him, and we all know that Ram's having the trouble of acclimating to the new leg that the doctor gave him. So in the first episode, if you remember, anyway. So he's trying to acclimate to that, so it's affecting his soccer. And anyways, this coach is riding him pretty hard. And there's weird things happening, like these weird things. The crack keeps opening, and like people keep getting like killed. And then and then it's just weird. And then we see the coach is like seems to like always be around when that happens. It's just weird. He's like always kind of in the area and everything. So I'm not sure how well this episode works, but how it eventually plays out is eventually we find out that the coach has this tattoo of a dragon on him. This tattoo moves around on his body and stuff like that. It's a living dragon. And the explanation that they give, and I don't know how well this works, really, is that the dragon, he was just walking down a hallway corridor of the school. The rift opened, and this female dragon flew out of the rift and like flew into him, and somehow by flying into him or by him, she became a tattoo on his body. Like, I don't know, that's it. That's like the explanation. It just shows that the rift opens, something hits, flies right towards him like all fast, and then all of a sudden he has this tattoo. Okay, here's the interesting bit. I don't understand why that happens to her, the female dragon, and why she ends up as a tattoo on his skin when her counterpart, her mate, is able to come through the rift, kill, so that she can eat. Because she can only drink blood from a kill that was killed by her mate. So the male dragon that she is mated with, right? So that's the only way she can eat. So what has to happen is this male dragon was coming through the rift as a dragon and staying a dragon, unlike she did. And he makes a kill, and then the coach was able to like shove his arm into the body or whatever, and she could drink the blood from the kill or whatever, and that's how she was surviving while a tattoo on his skin. I don't know. Anyways, it was really kind of an odd thing. I don't know how well it works, because like I said, why is it when the female flies through the rift, she hits him and becomes a tattoo? And then the male dragon is able to come through and make the kills and do whatever and operate without any kind of issue. So I don't know. I thought that was a little bit weird, and it was not really very well explained in my opinion. But anyways, so that episode ends up. Ram convinces the male dragon, hey, you guys got a stalemate situation here. Why does he have the upper hand? Why don't you take the upper hand? He convinces the dragon to then say, take the coach with him back to where he lives. So, which is not what the coach wanted. The coach wanted to be able to still be a soccer coach and have dragon blood in his veins, because it made him more virile and effective than he ever had been before. He was always like a wimp and nobody listened to him before, but when he had dragon's blood, he was suddenly important. So that's not what he wanted. He wanted to be able to use it as leverage to keep the male dragon doing, what he wanted. Now, at the end of the episode, that changes, whatever, okay, the soccer coach gets taken away, gone, problem solved. Alright, so that's it for Coach with the Dragon Tattoo. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe.